Hello you beautiful people, it is an on-the-fly show today because I'm probably going to be editing this on the train, so apologies if the editing's different. Let's get straight into your questions. I'm iCave Dave and I simplify Apple so that everything just works for you, and if you want the latest Apple news, leaks and rumours every weekday at 12 UTC, like the video, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. And the first question today comes from Randomness. I haven't even read these yet. iCave answers, I think that for the new AirPods Max 2, Apple should allow a chip to store music on the headphones itself. That way, even if your phone dies, you can still listen to music off the headphones. Why haven't they done that yet? I mean, they have the Apple Watch 32GB of storage. So yeah, you can listen to it. You can listen to your AirPods from your Apple Watch. The difficulty is, of course, that the headphones themselves don't have any way of controlling them to what you're playing unless you actually have a device with you. Now, I think AirPods Max is the right place to start this if Apple wants to do it, because you've got enough room on board to probably have a connection to Siri. You could do onboard Siri processing for the tracks that you've already got on board. You could potentially even have, what if we were even looking towards getting AirPods Max with 5G built in? That could be really interesting as well. You just stream Apple Music directly into your ear holes. Interesting thoughts. Next up, again from Randomness iCave answers, I'm in the market for a monitor. Any recommendations, or should I wait for the Apple monitors? I need 32 inches, thanks. Now, we know that Apple are making something else at around about 32 inches, however, we don't know when it's going to come. We don't know if it is going to be as expensive as the Pro Display XDR, so sort of $5 to $6 grand. But there are rumours out there that it will be around about half the price of the existing Pro Display XDR, which would put it around about $2,500 to $3,000. And if that's the case, then that would be a really good price, probably for a monitor of that size and the quality that Apple is probably going to make. Bear in mind that's a 6K display as well. Now, it depends what you want your monitor to do. If you need something that's super color accurate for doing video editing in a way that I don't really care about color accuracy as much, or for photo editing and things like that, you want to get a proper display that's, got a good color space. If you just need something big and cheap, then you could do what I've done, which is go for a couple of TVs. These are 4K. This one's 4K, this one's 1080p, but it's well out of the way. But my main workspace is a 4K TV. It does a really good job for me. Other than that, I don't really have specific recommendations, but I do think if you just need real estate on the screen, this is not a bad compromise. Again from Randomness iCave answers, do you think that Apple should make 4K projectors? I wish that they did so that it would integrate with the iOS ecosystem, and I don't like TVs. Well, good news, you don't need Apple to make the 4K projector, which I'm almost certain that they won't. I don't think that's something that Apple has any interest in entering at all, because just like actual TVs, there's no real margin in them compared to doing the products that they actually want to do, where they can actually add some sort of value. All they would be able to do is a nice projector. It wouldn't be any different. But you can get a regular 4K projector and attach an Apple TV to it, and then you're good to go. That is going to give you all of the integration that you need. It's going to give you all of the Apple ecosystem stuff. So that would be what I would recommend. Again, Randomness iCave answers, hi Dave, will Apple make a 48 to 50mm Apple Watch this year? No, they will not. I don't think they'll ever make one that big. But then we probably would have said that about iPhones, and we would have said that about all sorts of stuff. But bear in mind that this is a 44mm watch. You're adding quite a lot onto that height-wise. I just don't see it happening, I'll be honest. Maybe 5 years if they do, but that's too big for a watch. Just strap an old iPhone to your wrist. iCave Dave, please God, let Apple release an M2 MacBook Air. I will buy 3. They can make a bigger Air. I want the bigger screen. I don't need all the power and the ports. Please, come on Dave, do your magic. Okay, this one, I think you're asking for the 16-inch again. I don't know what to tell you. Tim's not on my speed dial. He's not one of my boys. As I said before, I'm not 100% sure that there is enough of a market for the bigger MacBook Airs. Most people, if they're looking for a MacBook Air, they wanted to get into the Apple ecosystem for the lowest price that they can, and that's kind of the biggest focus that they have. It's not about the size of the display, it's not about any of the other stuff. I genuinely think if they were to bring out a 12-inch MacBook, that would probably be the biggest seller all of a sudden. But all of that said, I think that a MacBook Air 16-inch would be great, or a 15-inch. I just don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. And Josh asks, iCave answers, do you think that Apple will ever make their own gaming headset? Now, this is a tricky one for me to answer because I'm not sure when you say headset if you mean VR goggles, like an Oculus type headset, or if you mean like headphones with a microphone on. If that's what you mean, AirPods have already got microphones in. You can use those. If you mean VR headset, yeah, pretty sure that's basically what they're going to make. Apple doesn't want to make something that's metaverse based. By all accounts, they don't want to be a place that people spend days and days of their time. It's something that you dip in and out of. It's going to be something that is a lot more specific experiences rather than day-to-day, this is where I live now, which is probably good having watched Ready Player One. So that's it for today's show. Quick one, just blasting through all of your questions. Got a broken down car that I need to deal with, so I'm going to go and do that. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.